I said let's go to Jefita's.
That's the one we went to last time. Did we go there?
I'm just kidding. Did y'all make your NyQuil? The melatonin don't work for you?
I need to be.
Remember when I was like that, when I couldn't sleep at all? I think we have some actually.
What, NyQuil?
I just don't know for remember when I was sick.
Oh, yeah. Who got you some? You or your mom?
I think you got it for me. Oh wait, I think I stole it from Steph's. I don't remember. You got me like some tablets.
Oh, yeah, from my job, I think.
No, I think you got it from the store.
Oh.
But
When I went to Walgreens. It was Dayquil, huh? Dayquil don't make you tired, though.
Dayquil keeps you out.
I need some Dayquil. Like a night-night.
You need some ZQL.
See.
Don't take ZQL every night. Talk with your doctor if you have any complaints. Let's see. You don't want to depend on it. But I can give you this. Let's see if it works. As soon as you get home, take it.
The chiller. Like your sister said, gassy. Shitty.
See?
So you get your nose first.
Huh?
Still your nose first.
I don't know. I want to get poop. I want to stay.
That's played out. Like this stuff. Just get it.
Hmm?
You want something? Gotta get it.
You said anything I want you to do for me?
No,
Hello?
I didn't say that.
Is that what you said?
Click.
You said anything you want? Huh?
You know what to do. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get some. Hang on.
Let me burp.
You want paper? You can't handle it. What you think?
Oh, your feet are cold. Put some socks on. Before you get sick.
Babe, I'm just a cold nigga. Not to you. I'm just a cold nigga. You know I'm
Cold feet.
Yo, 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 yo. Let's get this game started, nigga.
Tennessee. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. On first down, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide.
And how'd you like to be a quarterback, having to come up to try and tackle that big man out of the backfield? Heck, how'd you like to be a linebacker?
Get this game started off right, niggas.
Because he's as big as all of them. Derrick Henry, not utilized a whole lot in the passing game.
See, I'm not on the hash, Broncos. See that left hash? I ain't got no spacing on this right. So we're going to flip it. Get some more spacing.
On second and inches, Tannehill. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So into Cardinal territory now.
Yeah,
it's
right.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, fucking right.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Stop picking your own play. Yeah. More like the other way around, nigga.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. First down for Henry. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs.
Hit him with a couple runs.
Substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
You see number 22 is hurt. I mean, tired. You need to sub him out. I mean, he might get hurt. We're going to throw him the backup. We're going to continue to play some football. Let's do it.
Now the first carry for Brian Hill.
Good run, baby.
That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone.
Julio, how are you hurt?
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal.
Nobody even, you wasn't even involved with the play. How are you hurt?
That may change your
That's
sequence
hella
now. Instead
annoying.
of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Bro didn't even do anything.
So 2nd and goal, and the
Should have traded your old ass.
in the backfield. Back to throw, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Bro got hurt doing nothing.
From 4 yards out. And the Titans are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of.
The first
drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job.
Play some defense, y'all. Come on.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
It's my dude right here. We know what he's doing.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh, shit. Good defense.
From the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense
I haven't, to be
down
honest.
a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give to Edmonds. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
No, I don't see it in here, but you check the dishwasher.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Now they did get a little gain on this.
I don't know, where else could it be?
A nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let
my
it
car
get
was
the corner
empty.
and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Oh, in that bag, that brown bag that you gave me? No, it should be in the kitchen.
Play fake.
But I'm pretty sure I threw it away because it was empty.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there.
You got it?
I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds.
Everybody's just going to get hurt.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
1st down, Murray. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On second down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Murray off play action. Forced out to his left.
Fucking Murray.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, go.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Edmonds running out of the shotgun.
Oh, my God,
and
bro.
he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, babe.
Titans offense
Is it not in your car in the middle?
They were successful last time finding the end zone
Yeah, you
on
know
their
how you can
opening
look up
drive
on
of the
that?
season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Tannehill.
Oh, my God.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
To throw is Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Murray. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Edmonds. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
There we go. Good stop.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Oh, my God.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Throwing some risky throws. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. You better not.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, Henry.
Come
and a
on now.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running left, it's Henry.
Oh, come on.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A first down carry for Henry. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Bro,
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Josh Gordon, 28 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That's Tannehill.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
There we go.
I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. Edmonds a first down and more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Oh, come on.
That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
There we go.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Murray now. He's going to let this go.
Oh!
Back in the end zone.
Come on.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive
That's
unit.
all?
Prater's kick is good.
That's Matt Prater.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL,
Let's
defense is
get back.
awfully good.
Give us a quick touchdown.
Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past him.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Derrick Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry.
No! Come on. That was a touchdown. Why are you going to do me like that?
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Back to the ground on 1st down, Edmonds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down now.
Good stop.
Edmonds. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Murray going to throw. It's caught.
Good stop. Good stop.
This effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
What you can do? You're gonna go for it again.
And now before
Wasting
this
a
4th and 2
timeout.
play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to
Oh
his
my
running
God,
back.
bro.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's got the 1st as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Murray now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the 1st sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Murray now to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds.
There we go.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Murray.
Nigga!
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
There we go. That's what we needed.
By Dane Cruikshank. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They begin with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. This one out left to the tight end Burton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
In there.
On 1st down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football, getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good run, baby. Good run. Let's go. Let's go down here and score. Sure.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Come on.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Come back in the week.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. This is Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Titans are going to retake the lead.
A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead,
come on, one more stop.
The football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, it's Connor, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. On play action, it's Murray.
Ooh, good side.
Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Going deep for Hopkins. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win. And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Tannehill. That's complete. It's Gordon.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things
GG,
down
baby.
the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Murray.
Pass complete to Green.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A game there of 30 big ones.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. Past midfield, look out. Well, this was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that any time you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.
So for the Titans, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.